Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a fall DIY garland. Here you see me showing you a hardcover book with a ledge, which is what is going to work best in trying to make these tassels. Unfortunately, because of the size of my tassels, I had to use this paperback book here that you see, which made it very hard for me to eventually end up with a very even tassel. I will show you this process 2 more times in this video. If you are new, welcome. My name is Leslie. I'm a mother of 2 and I create lifestyle videos such as Shop With Me's at Costco. I also create days in the life videos, healthy grocery hauls. I also go over the ingredients specifically of processed foods, explain the benefits of organic versus conventional and why those things are so important for us. Also, I create plant content as well as, if I didn't mention it before, some motherhood content here. So if you're interested in any of those things, definitely consider subscribing and sticking around. Here, going back to the video, you see me wrap around the tassel. At the very top of the tassel, wrap around another piece of string, which is what ultimately creates the tassel in itself. So let's start with the process one more time. So we cut a piece of string and put it across the book, and then we secure it with our finger, put the yarn across, and then from there we start going around the book. It is so important that you count the times that you go around the book, and this is going to ensure that you have a more cohesive look on your tassels. Especially when creating a garland, you want to make sure that your tassels all look pretty even and the same, or at least similar, right? So once you've done that initial piece of yarn that you had cut, you're going to tie it here. Make sure you secure it very tightly. Once you've done that, make sure you pull it back so that your string is very noticeable there, and then you cut on the other end. Once you've done that, you can pull your tassel out. You can cut the piece that's still connecting it to that ball of yarn, and then you can adjust to cut and make even. Then you will cut another piece of yarn here and wrap it around the top of the tassel, and this is going to make this little I forget what it's called, but this little ball on the top, and ultimately this is what finishes the tassel after you've made it even. So here I'm showing you the process one more time with the third color that I'm going to use. So this yarn is from, if you guys hear all these jingly noises, it's Harlow in the background. She's hanging out here with me. These yarns are from the Dollar Tree, and I chose these colors because these colors go well with the fall season, but also these colors complement the decor in my home. And this is a very versatile DIY, because you can use any color you want to make it appropriate for any season or just year round, which is what I would probably be using this garland for. I will probably keep it year round and maybe change it up just for Christmas, potentially for the spring, but these colors already go well with my home, so I think I will keep it this way. Next up, we're going to move on to measuring the string that we are going to use for the wood beads. Once you've done that, then you're going to want to create a little knot here on one end of the string to ensure that your beads don't fall through. And then you're going to start creating a pattern. This particular mix that I bought, or mix of beads that I bought, I got it at Michael's. It was about $16 with their 20% discount, and it came with 3 different sizes, and I fully took advantage of that, creating a pattern that I think made the garland just look more put together, I want to say, for lack of a better word. So it may take a couple of tries before you get the pattern that you are satisfied with. It took me a couple of tries. Definitely I had to undo my pattern a couple of times until I was satisfied with one that I thought looked the best. So here you see me pairing the large beads in threes and the medium beads also in threes. However, the small beads, because they are very small, I did it in sets of fours. But ultimately, you will see that the pattern still looks pretty cohesive. And you want to also, as you're doing this, start thinking where you would likely place your tassels and what amount of tassels you're going to add. I'm also adding an odd number, which is 5. And again, if you guys watch my last video, then I told you guys that odd numbers just look better in design. They're easier on the eye for whatever the reason. Honestly, I don't know the reasoning behind it. It just looks better. And if you ever want to try it out, try putting a set of 6 items and then add a 7th one, and you'll see that it looks better. Or, you know, just whatever number, just make sure it's an odd number. So here I'm starting to figure out whether my tassels are going to look good in this way. Once you know for sure, then you're just gonna secure it so make sure that the beads are not too tight together, because then it's not going to allow you to be able to tie your tassel here, excuse me. So be sure that you leave a little bit of leeway, a little bit of room for your tassels to move around. I'm sorry, for your beads to move around. And then later, once you've added your tassels and you're happy with the way that they are layered, then you can just kind of make it tighter to ensure that the beads don't move around too much by just adding another knot at the end of the garland. And as you can see here, I was highly motivated to find something that would cover those holes here on my TV stand, which is why I thought about this garland here. And I thought, what perfect way to do it, to try to hide as much as I could some of those very big holes, then, you know, to make a garland with tassels. But this is the end product. If you found this video helpful, if you liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and also let me know in the comment section, will you be trying this garland? If so, for what holiday? Thank you guys again for joining me on another video, and see you on the next one. Bye.